Have you ever noticed how one quick check of your phone can stretch into an hour of mindless scrolling? Do you ever find yourself reading the same paragraph over and over, unable to focus, or standing in the middle of a room with no idea why you walked in there? What if I told you that your phone and the digital world you live in might be secretly controlling your mind, fragmenting your attention, and leaving you in a state of digital brain fog? This isn't just a bad habit, it's science. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on why we lose concentration in a world dominated by screens and notifications. If you're ready to break the cycle, take a moment to subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project and tap that notification bell. This channel is dedicated to helping you reclaim your time, sharpen your focus, and unlock your brain's true potential, one idea at a time. So why do we lose concentration in the digital age? Why can't we stop checking our phones, even when we know it drains our productivity, creativity, and mood? Why does digital brain fog seem to be the new normal? And what's actually happening inside your head? Let's start with what digital brain fog is. Imagine this. You've spent a day bouncing between texts, emails, social feeds, and work tasks, multitasking and switching attention faster than you can blink. By evening, your mind feels mushy, your thoughts are scattered, and even simple decisions feel exhausting. This is digital brain fog, a product of chronic overstimulation, unique to our tech-filled lives. This isn't the same as brain fog from lack of sleep or illness. This is about how our brains are processing more signals, more often, than they were ever meant to handle. Our attention is a limited resource, and in this digital era, it's getting depleted faster than ever. Let's get beneath the surface. Why do we lose concentration so easily with tech? The culprit? Neuroplasticity. The science is clear. Our brains form and strengthen neural pathways based on what we do repeatedly. Right now, those repeated actions are scrolling, switching tasks, and responding to endless notifications. We're literally training our brains to be distracted. This training has profound effects. It becomes harder and harder to focus deeply, hold on to new information, or manage our emotions. Maybe you find yourself having to reread the same sentence, or you can't remember why you opened an app. You're not alone. Your brain has learned to crave constant novelty instead of deep focus. Let's break down the key mechanisms behind this pattern. First, attention residue. When you switch from one task to another, like writing an email and then quickly checking a notification, your mind doesn't instantly reset. It leaves a little residue from the first task, like background static in your brain. Each switch adds another layer of mental clutter, so as you go about your day, your bandwidth is overloaded with leftovers from everything you've done. This makes it tough to be fully present or make quick decisions, and it can seriously muddy your thinking. Second, dopamine hijacking. Your phone is essentially a slot machine, engineered to deliver tiny, unpredictable rewards. Likes, new messages, breaking news. Every alert gives your brain a quick hit of dopamine, the chemical behind pleasure and motivation. Over time, your reward system rewires itself to crave these quick jolts of novelty, becoming less satisfied with slower, more meaningful tasks. It's like eating candy all day. Your brain is overloaded, but never truly nourished. Third, there's the default mode network, or DMN. This is the part of your brain that lights up when you're reflecting, daydreaming, or resting, not engaged in goal-oriented activity. The DMN is crucial for creativity, memory, and self-understanding. But constant digital input keeps this network offline. When you never give your brain a break from stimulation, you never process your experiences or allow real insights to emerge. You lose the space to be creative, to consolidate memories, or to regulate your emotions. Fourth, let's talk about your prefrontal cortex, the brain's boss that manages focus, emotional control, and decisions. The prefrontal cortex has limited fuel. And every micro decision, responding to a text, deciding whether to open a notification, choosing between apps, drains that mental gas tank. Hundreds of these micro decisions each day leave you mentally drained, with less capacity to handle real challenges or stay focused on what matters. If you're starting to recognize yourself in these patterns, now's a great time to hit pause and tap that like button if any of this is resonating. Tell us in the comments, when do you notice your concentration slipping the most? We're building a community of growth. Your stories help everyone. Let's dig deeper. These 4 mechanisms, attention residue, dopamine dysregulation, DMN disruption, and prefrontal overload, don't just eat away at productivity. They undermine the very systems that create mental resilience, your capacity to adapt, focus, and self-regulate in a fast-changing world. It all circles back to this question. Why do we lose concentration so easily now? It's because our brains are constantly being pushed to their limit by digital demands they never evolved to handle. So what can you do? How can you break free from this invisible tech-induced cycle and reclaim your clarity? The answer lies in creating new patterns, intentionally using digital tools instead of letting them use you. One powerful strategy is setting digital boundaries. This doesn't mean abandoning your phone or screens, but taking back control. Try designating the first hour after you wake up as a phone-free zone, or making family meals a no-screen sanctuary. These small boundaries give your brain time to recover, opportunities to reset, reflect, and recharge your attention. Another effective approach: attention training. Just as you'd train a muscle, you can strengthen your ability to concentrate. The key is single tasking, setting aside 20-25 minutes to focus on one activity without interruption, then taking a short break. This is sometimes called the Pomodoro method, but you don't need any fancy tools, just practice staying present. The more you do this, the easier it becomes to resist the pull of constant switching, and the more you repair those neural pathways for deep work. Now, let's be honest, not every notification is urgent. So try notification triage. Go through your apps and turn off alerts for anything that isn't truly essential. Batch your social media checks instead of letting them break into your day unpredictably. This stops your dopamine system from getting hijacked and gives your concentration a fighting chance. And don't forget about transitions. When shifting between online and offline activities, give your brain time to adjust. Stand up and stretch, take a few deep breaths, or jot down your thoughts on what you just finished. These rituals smooth the transition and prevent digital residue from following you into the next moment, sparing your prefrontal cortex more stress. All of these techniques may sound simple, but together, they directly address every mechanism behind digital brain fog. Retraining your brain's reward system, clearing attention residue, restoring the DMN, and protecting your executive focus. If you're getting value from this, don't forget, subscribe, like, and drop a comment right now. Your engagement keeps this community growing, and it helps others discover these insights too. Let's zoom out again. Why we lose concentration is about much more than lost productivity. It's about resilience. Your ability to regulate attention and emotions day to day directly affects your capacity to navigate life's real challenges. Digital brain fog isn't just about what you forget or how long a task takes. It's about how prepared your mind is to adapt, learn, and stay balanced in a distracted world. And here's a twist. This constant overload doesn't just affect your focus in the moment, it also disrupts your memory for follow-through. Have you ever left a burner on, forgotten to lock the door, or left a cabinet hanging open? That's not just carelessness, it's another hidden casualty of digital brain fog. Missing these small steps is a signal your attention systems are overloaded and your memory circuits need support. In our very next video, we'll explore exactly how to repair those memory circuits so you can complete tasks all the way through, even in today's distracted world. You've made it this far, a sign you're committed to reclaiming your attention. Keep moving forward by watching our other videos on transforming your brain, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you're always up to date with new tools for a sharper, more focused mind.